lagi na nilang ibaban yung Franco or ipa-perspect ng kalaban nila.
Good question. I do actually
Oh, interesting. Grabe yung funny. So, tignan natin kung gaano kagaling mag-funny yung Orange Esports. So, ito na yung Julian. So, this is probably a jungle Julian. Kasi feel ko talaga hindi pasok sa playstyle ni Aqua yung Julian.
Very easy to counteract both the real world manipulation.
Ang weird lang sa akin kung bakit nilaban ng Orange Esports yung yung link kasabay nung Angela.
But if they let that go, Orange Esports could
Kasi parang hindi ko pa nagkanino ba ang RCPH ng nag-Angela na ba sila ng walang link? And I doubt they did repics ng Orange East ng RCPH yung Angela. Kasi nung mga nakaraang matches nila, kaya lang naman nag-tripex Angela yung RCPH kasi meron link.
I don't think they're gonna go with a double mage this time. Again, Clint is still up for grabs. That was one of the heroes that was.
Antaas ko lang muna yung camera, guys.
I think Clint fits better here, or they could just go for the safer
Oh,
pick.
this is a new tank.
As well.
For light.
Now that I'm thinking of it,
Ano yun?
just like, okay, okay, you know, Clint, no, Brody, no.
Akala ko may may ibang tao. Grabe na prank mo.
Uy, Moskov!
Wow, Moskov! Ang dami pinapakitang bago ng Orange Esports.
Grabe, Moskov!
Gold lane Saver and then this time naman, Gold lane Moskov.
Is going to be very unusual here. We're going to be
No, sobrang unusual ng Moskov kasi parang hindi naman niya kaya punitin yung Esme. Lalo na meron pang Sicilian, mas malayo yung range kaya sa Moskov. Ang sakit sa ulo ng niya.
The match-up man in the mid lane.
I actually don't like that Sicilian pick very much. I expected like a Lilia there. They need a little bit of sustain, I believe, in lane, especially in that early game. We mentioned that.
So, chila lang tayo ng konti dun sa final drop nila.
Pang tactic.
MSC, a very classic.
So yun, guys.
So, yun guys, ito yung drop. So, yun guys, ito yung game 2 drop ng Orange Esports versus RCPH. So, mas pinili pa rin ng Orange Esports yung first pick. And then, yun nga, nirespeto na nila yung Franco. Pero ako, feel ko, hindi ko ibaban yung Angela. Kasabay ng lane. Kasi usually, nag-Angela lang naman yung RCPH pag may lane. Katulad nung past games nila, nung group stage. So, pinirespect nila yung fan, at the same time, deny na rin kay Demon Kart kasi mas prepare talaga na mas magpani pag 2 picks kayo para ma-last pick mo siya. Or ma-3 picks mo siya and then mag-ban ka ng mga counters sa Fanny. And then, kinuha yung Julian and yung Esmeralda which is given. Pero hindi kinuha ng Orange Esports yung Beatrix, no? Pinabalik pa rin nila. Mas pinili nilang kunin yung Eve over Saver or Cecilion. And then, kinuha na yung Tamus, which is magandang pantapat niya sa Esme. Pinakita naman ng game 1 ng RCPH yun. And then, nagban sila ng Karina and ng Cupra. Kailan nag-Cupra si Light? Parang, nagkukupra siya, pero parang hindi naman ganun ka. Actually, ko pa nakikita yung Cupra niyo masyado. And then, pinik nila yung Ruby. And then, nung pumik sila ng Ruby, pumik sila ng Lolita, which is really weird para sa Orange Esports. Kasi counter ni Ruby, si Lolita, since ang daming pang-cancel ni Ruby ng SS ni Lolita. And then, pumik pa sila ng Moskov, which is sobrang weird, sobrang unusual. And parang hindi kasi kaya ng Moskov yung Bea for me. Lalo na pagdating sa range, pag nag-i-sniper na lang to si Eman. And then parang hindi rin kayang punitin ng Moskov yung Esmeralda. Tapos si last pick pa ng RCPH yung Cecilia, which is very good.
Hindi mo sure. Malay mo, masakit pala yung Moskov.
Sa bagay. Kasi maganda yung Sicilian against Moskov since sobrang layo ng range ng Sicilian. Hindi yan maabot ng Moskov basta-basta nang hindi siya nababawasan ng Cecil, promise.
So, yun.
Or baka yun naman yung Moskov kasi counter ng Moskov yung
Hindi, may
Very bad. Parang weird. So, ayun yung drop ng RCPH versus Orange Esports. Ako, super lamang ako RCPH dito. Sobrang lamado talaga. Early to late game. Depende lang sa kung paano magiging impactful yung Fanny. Yan. Welcome to TikTok. So, ayun. Nag-post agad. O, diba? Sakto lang.
from the side of Orange, but
Grabe
they
yung
can
ano
play
mo.
passively, right?
Alin?
We need to
Babalat
see
mo.
from the side of
Labi.
Orange Esports. Based on game number 1, diversify.
Sana yung ano ko.
They were kind of leaning towards those
May
mid-game
tubig
team fights.
dyan.
They didn't get it, so the mages just didn't have
Ewan.
any time to get
Eh,
those
gusto yan
items.
eh.
Now,
Ay,
for looking
legit?
at this game, they have some late game
Ay,
insurance.
wala mo na mistake. Wala, benefit,
They
kambet,
have the
duli.
solid early game as well to just
Sumisigaw si Madam Lexi Mami, Diyos ko, gigil na din siya. Legit.
On the other side, it's completely the opposite, right? You have the Julian, you have the Ruby who wants to fight in the early
Parang grabe yung
stage.
energy na nabibigay ni, ni Omay Lexi sa RCPH. Ramdam ko kahit hindi ako kasali sa RCPH.
So, again, this is a
Yun nga
very
eh.
good skill matchup based
Ano
on
na?
the two teams for the early game.
I think the Sicilian, even though Miracle, you didn't like it, I felt that this was our
Yung energy na
strategy.
nabibigay ni Madam
Late
Lexi
game
sa
insurance. In
RCPH.
the previous
Ah, binato nga
game,
yung ano eh.
That's kind
Alin?
of what they struggle with. I mean,
Ito.
no, they didn't struggle, but in the end, if they had let Orange Esports
Ito
get
mo.
to the late game, that would have been a problem. Maybe this
Legit,
is
sobrang ramdam ko yung ano ni Omay Lexi, yung
Like,
energy
Sicilian
niya.
would be able to help that.
Nang?
And
Madam
in the
Lexi.
early game,
Saan?
they do
Nung
already
may
have
pinost yung
a
RSG
lot of
na
CC
don't
to be
overextend
able to
daw,
fight
ganun.
against,
Tapos ano
Orange
yung mga
Esports.
dapat
Yeah,
gawin. ganun.
ordinarily,
Ay,
Yung parang
legit.
ano yung in-game, yung parang mag...
Parang usually coach, pero siya yung
Oo,
nag-aano.
siya yung nagaganon.
Ay, legit.
Gulat nga ako eh.
Parang si Yak no, oh.
Just to make sure that if
Ay,
Orange
may
Esports
ano.
drafted a super late game hero,
Padidig ko
they
sa'yo.
still have
Kasi
a
ako
way of
nagulat ako.
dealing with it. Now,
Sabi ako.
ordinarily, this would be very risky because they do have to play against a Fanny, they have to play against a Lolita, and Sicilian is going to be particularly vulnerable to this sort of situation. So this is a little bit of an issue of challenge from ours.
Parang part talaga siya ng ano, no?
We can play this Sicilian, and even if you have an early game draft, we're going to be able to play safe.
Grabe naman si ano,
Is going to be
si
on the
Madam
side of
Lexi.
Orange Esports to really up the momentum and tempo in their favor.
I'm really worried about the Sicilian because here, alright, it's just gonna be tough either way, but he has he opted for the sprint instead of the flicker. Up against the Fanny, I can
RSGSG ba yun?
understand why he
Hindi
did
ka salita?
that, but also,
RSG,
he's up
parang
against
RSG,
the-
ano
up
nga.
against someone like the Lolita as well. They can really punish the fact that they don't have a flicker, right? I mean, Aqua doesn't have a flicker, so it's just really easy for this Lolita, for the Yi to
Usually kapag nagpo-post
go and
po,
punish that here. Real
ano yung mga
motivation
technical
comboed in with the
issues.
Blast,
Yan, ito
especially
actually maganda ngayon kasi pinapakita nila kung ano yung technical issues.
Hindi yung technical post lang. No?
Yeah, hindi yung nakalagay ng technical post. Ito nakalagay is in-game sound bug, which is nangyayari talaga yan as in. Madalas mangyari yan, hindi mo naririnig, ano ba naman si Shanchai? Pakindot-kindot. Ay, ano yun? Nalokat naman ako doon.
Yeah, and right now I think we have
Ano
kind
yun?
of found out what we were facing and going right into
Yeah.
the
So, welcome
game
back to
two.
game
Ladies and
number
gentlemen,
2.
This is game number 2. Once again, if you've joined us between Orange Esports and RSGPH.
Naku, baka, ay, naku, parang sobrang overextend to, ah.
Orange Esports
Ay, hindi
contesting
pala.
the jungle here of
Sige, okay lang
Right,
mag-overextend.
well, just a
Tayo
little
naman,
distraction.
ano yung kakampi natin.
This is
yun.
exactly
Kaya
how
nga.
Orange
O,
Esports
pero
needs to
overextend
start
sila
off
doon.
their game because they know that Sicilian's going to be the mid lane for RSG and
Marunong
Ruby
kaya
isn't
magpan
actually
ito?
that strong
Ay,
early
yun yung
on.
exciting
They
tingnan
need to
eh.
up the pressure. They
Kasi
gotta
sanay
take
si
as much as they can
Demon Game
away
Nagpani,
from
so alam niya kung
Zone
paano
to
yan,
allow
ano.
you to just take complete control over the jungle.
This is where Orange Esports
Kung paano yung
finds their
sasabayan.
comfort, right? When they play in the early stage, use that early game advantage to look for
Uy!
a snowball, and even in that top side balance,
Uy!
Parang
kaya niya yung
Parang-
That's gonna be top side as well. Like,
Wait lang, lumalamang ang ano, Orange Esports. Ako rin yung ano. Ay!
Gago, sinulok. Ilang Moskov.
Dahil sa ano yun? Oh my God!
My goodness.
Nagwa-work yung funny and nagwa-work din yung unusual na Moscow. Oh my God!
Gago, dalawang ano nakuha. Hindi nakuha.
Kaya nga, i-level 2 pala si Demon Cat. Kaya nitong buliin. Ni funny yung hero ni Demon Cat pa
Ayun
naman.
na pala, hindi na pala boring to. Kala ko malayo ang ano nila, hindi pala.
Oh, tignan mo. Nagpapainit pa lang yung Orange Esports.
Exactly the start they want to look for.
Yeah, very
Kaya
Dahil yun sa
napatay
naparetry
ni...
nung ano
we
eh.
were afraid of for RSG.
Ayoko
is
dahil
that
naparet rin ng
I
Loli,
guess
no?
you have
Kaya
CCs
napatay
on
ni,
the side
ano,
of
ni...
RSG, but at the same time, there's
ni
still
Moscow
the
yung
basic
Bea dahil sa ano,
Aqua and
minalit
Iman
yata
at
ni
the
Iman
same
yung
time.
ano,
I think Orange
yung
Esports is
Inspire.
starting to punish for that. On the bottom
Subukan
side,
na
or
untog yan sa
getting,
ano, na
well,
untog.
they're just brawling it out at the moment. Thamas and
Bakit mo
Esmeralda.
nag-SS yung Thamas
for
doon?
Nas
Para
to
sa akin.
hold
Kasi
his
paano
lane
pag
so well
nag-turtle
against the
fight?
Thamas.
Tapos hindi naman niya nabawasan si
Very
Nuts,
well
no?
played, honestly, by both teams, but Min is looking for a steal. Okay, doesn't get it there. Team with retribution, a big resource.
Nice.
Parang
Goes in
patay
for the
yata si
enhanced
Min.
chain, knocks Min up. Forces him to use that flicker, but in the
Nice.
blast, looking for more. Gonna be cancelled.
Naku, yan, maganda yan kay Aqua, nakakakuha siya ng
On this
scaling.
turtle, though, and it is going to be a free turtle unless Nat somehow steals it. Yep, retribution doesn't even, not even
Parang
necessary
naalala ko
there,
tong Orange
because
Esports na
Team
magaling nga
Impact
itong
is
magpani
forced
si
to use it
Gary.
on the purple buff.
Min
Gary.
absolutely does not mind giving his life
O
away
si,
there.
ano,
Obviously, it'd be ideal if he
SpongeBob.
survives, but giving
Si,
time
ano, si
to get the
SpongeBob.
turtle is ideal.
Naku,
And you
pag
can
ikaw
hear
na
the
flicker
passion
ka
here
dyan.
in the
Hindi, level
audience.
lang.
They want to support their home ground team.
Oh,
Oh! Grabe, GL card.
Gago, nakuha niya yung red.
Legit?
Oo.
I think he did.
Pero laki ng lead ni ano, ni Moscow, kay Iman.
About the emblems first here. As you can
Gago,
see,
hindi na
Gary, again, he
pinapagod.
went for the Demon
Parang,
Slayer emblem on the
ang
Phantom,
laki
so
yata ng
not
guild
what
for
we're
3
used to,
minutes,
right?
ng
We
gold
usually
for
see
3
that
minutes.
high
Ayan,
end
magandang ano,
gold,
gank
but
ni
a
ano
bit
sa
more
bottom
aggressive
lane.
play.
Pakita mo
It
doon,
would
hindi mo
actually
kahit.
help them there, but bottom
Walang
side,
SSL yung
Thamas needs to be
Tamus.
careful there.
Wala ring
He's
ano
gonna
yun,
get
no?
ganked by the Julian, and it's gonna be the
Oh,
kill
diba?
for the side of
Wala ring ano yun.
RSGPH on the board.
Tipi-tipi ka pa, ha?
By RSG, but they're still looking for more here.
wow, the cutthroat puts out so much
Nice
damage, but
flicker
actually it's going to be
from
more
Iman.
that falls down in that fight.
Malakas
So
ba, Orange?
2-2
Champion ba
right
yan?
now across the board.
Alam ko
Orange
na champion
Esports,
Todak.
they have slight
Todak
lead
Malaysia, di ba?
ahead of
Ay, oo nga.
RCPH.
Alam ko, inisiwin lang daw ng Todak eh. Diba?
Ayun, 3-0.
3-0 ba yung 4-0? Or 4-1, something like that. Hindi ko matandaan. Parang mahihirapan sila dito sa ano mamaya. Parang walang aabot sa ano, sa Eve. Nakadepende kay Light.
Magmi-mage item pala si ano, Demon Kite.
Honestly, you can already see this.
Ay, oo nga, no.
magtatank.
Hindi siya magtatank, mage item
Oo, ako
siya.
lang nagtatank na Julian.
And just, yeah, 2 levels
Maganda
ahead.
talaga
You can see
mage
this.
dyan.
Gary, so aggressive.
Baka
Hindi ko
ikaw
na
lang.
try yun. Try ko nga yun.
Ayaw
Tangina, hindi ko
actually.
iniisip. Hindi ko naisip yun na mag-mage item.
Tinan mo, nagpa-farm sa mid na nagpa-farm si Ima, no? Naghahati sila ng ano, ni Aqua, which is super bad sa side ng RSG. Kasi pala silang hard scaling.
I think right now, it just
Diba?
gives the
Alam natin kung gaano
opportunity
ka-scaling yung ano, yung Cecilion.
positioning onto the
Naku,
turtle.
kinakaya ng boss ko yung Esme. Diyos ko po.
Grabe, sobrang pet kasi ng Moscow, man.
We'll see what happens.
Nomina Blast connects onto Light.
Hindi
and
mo
immediately
nakita.
he's
Ako
just
nakakita ko
melted
yung
down.
boss ko.
Then, nakita ko rin, nakatay lang ako yung minimap.
Had so many elements used
Sobrang
there,
pet
but
kasi
now
ng
they're
Moscow,
gonna get the,
man.
turtle
Hindi,
away
pero
from
pag
field. Looks
nasanggol
like
ko lang
RCPH
yung
is not in
ano.
any
Late game nga.
position
Ay, nako,
to
yan
contest
napatay.
this, but they're looking for something down bottom. Valence
Uy,
in some
gago.
trouble, knocks back, but the best piece comes out and manages to lay
Oh.
out
Oh,
the
ayun,
damage.
oh.
It's too much for him to take, and Valence goes down. Gary tries to go in for a kill, but does not manage to get any.
That's a slight mechanic error by Gary there. Valence, he was trying to sacrifice his life to set up 2 kills for the Fanny, but he missed out on those steel cables, and now RSGPH is looking for the counter engage.
Yeah, Nats just jumping
Parang
in
hindi
again.
tumatama yung
Orangey
cable ng
Sports,
Fanny.
they
Tingin,
know
kita mo.
that Right now, they
Oo,
have the
wala
gold
isa
lead.
pa.
They don't really need to look or
Naka-sprint
follow
din.
through with RSG's engages. They play through it, go to the bottom side just to clear it and board as well. Very, very immaculate rotations here. He moved on from that top side to the mid lane just to put
Di
some
ba
more
may SS
pressure
ng
onto
Moscow?
RSGPH, using this lead really well.
I think we have to remember as well that the reason why they actually
Magkaroon lang ng armor to sinas, hindi na daw mapapatay ng Moscow, eh.
They already managed to take down the entire tower up top of
Balance.
Esports, and that was with the
Uy,
gold shield
balance.
as well. I do
Uy,
believe
balance.
most of that gold
Baka
is
Valentina
on
main to, ano?
Balance. So while Moskov not really a meta pick nowadays, this is a hero that becomes
Tang
very
ina, Moskov
scary
na ni
once he's
Eson.
able to get his item. You can already see.
Moscow na ni
Moscow na
Eson,
ni
guys.
Eson, grabe.
Yeah, second on top of the charts now, and all because of that, early kill that he got onto Iman, and now it's gonna see on the bottom lane Nas in some trouble.
Tinan mo, nang bawas, oh.
People sent
Pagdala
down just to
naka-sprint.
gank him, but even then, he's still alive.
Yeah, very good again by the side of Orange Esports because again, yeah, they did not get the kill.
Lumilit
but they
na yung gold
got
lead.
that sprint for Nats and
Nakaparm
they
na
got
si
the
Emma.
turret, right? They ganked bottom side, not so much for the kill. Yeah, it's a
Level
bonus
7
on
si
the
Emma,
but
no?
the
Level
turret is what's important
9 si
here.
ano,
They
Moscow.
perfectly timed it for the turtle. Now that bottom side is gone, they can put constant pressure on it with Tama's rotating there, and it's a free turtle. There you go. That's the macro play that they needed.
Exactly the macro.
Di
play
nararamdaman
needed,
yung
and now
pani
they're
na
trying to
nagawa
go
niya ni
for it.
early.
Oh,
Parang hindi na nagkaroon.
Uy,
But they're
wait
still
lang.
going for it.
Yeah, Balance
Mali
going
yung
to get
ulti ng
chopped
Eve.
down there by Light. Amazing
Tama
defending
lang.
as the Sanguine Paws connects
Uy, ang ganda ng ginawa ng RCBH dun ha. Alam nilang magta-turtle yung Fanny eh. Tsaka yung ano yung Tamos eh. Kaya gumawa sila ng play dun sa
Hindi
ano.
kaya ka nilight no?
Oo, pinrush ni Light. Ang ganda ng follow-up din ni Demon Kite doon. Talagang gusto talaga nilang ano, patayin.
Yeah, I don't think they mind that at all. Valence actually did get a very
Something
nice
na ano
spear
yun eh,
of
something na mga
misery
ikokol
there.
ko.
Escape from the RSGPH, forcing out the flicker from Light. Otherwise, that would have been a free kill without even the battle spell expended. So very worth for Orange as they're able to pick up the turtle.
Para sumasakad na si Demon Kite eh, low-key. Pero level 11 si ano, Gary.
They know the turtle is taken down.
Kailangan nilang mag-ingat kay Gary, lalo na si Eman, no?
So they instantly make the decision.
Feeling ko maka-cancer to kay Eman.
Taken the enemy marksman.
At this point in the game, I mean,
May blue
7
si
minutes,
Aqua.
almost 8 now.
Nice.
RGPH
Binigyan
even
yata
kills,
ni
but
Demon
Orange
Kite.
Esports has so much control over the map, and Gary tries to go in onto Demon Kite and Light as well. He pops the cutthroat.
Parang
and
hindi
manages
kaya ng
to
ano,
secure the kill, but
ng Mage Julian yung Fanny.
real manipulation as well. So many ultimates to secure that kill.
Parang
but that's
maganda
lead, and now
nagtank na
Nas
siya, no,
looking for
dahil
something
Yeah.
else in the jungle here.
Or baka hindi niya pa natatry yung Mage ano. Ay, yung tank ano.
Finally, right, we get
Walang
to
yata
see
gumagawa.
Gary's Fanny. The entire tournament, we've
Walang
just been
yata
seeing
gumagawa
Gary
ng
every
tank
single
ano eh,
time.
Julian eh.
Once it's open, they're just
maganda
so
yun.
confident. They went
Kaya
for
for
the
me,
first
maganda
pick
yung
and
tank,
it is
Julian.
really working out. 2-0 and 0. He's 2 levels above of Demon Kite, and you can see the whole team just clicks now that they have the lead. Born as well, positioning right in front of him.
Kada nakakapatay yung ano, naririnig mo, B, yung ano, sigaw.
Seeing a very different Orange.
Ay, naku, masakit yan. Nasa
Nakalikod
pader
yung
ka.
ano.
You blink and you miss it, he's just obliterated
Para
right
kung
now.
si
Orange
Ezor
Esports
niyan,
trying to
gagi.
wrestle their lead. Nibiru's bash and
Dalawa
from the
nag-ticker
line, but
doon.
But instead, it's gonna be the first back onto hit the counter and the
Grabe,
Agent
nag-work
Grabe,
yung
sigaw,
mga
no?
skill. Yeah.
Naririnig ko yung sigaw. Grabe, guys.
Kung ako yun, di mo magpapakabog dyan. Sa mga audience na yan.
Kung ako yan, pag nanalo kami, gaganon ako sa audience. Oh.
Completely different Orange Esports here. They are so
Given naman yan talaga pag home court
confident
mo.
because of this
Home court.
one pick on Gary.
Mas magugulat ako kung
Sweet code. Inaano, no?
kung mas malakas ang PH dyan eh.
Spread his
Then naniniwala ako sa mental fortitude ng RCPH.
Di ba, ano rin, parang maano rin yung RSG. Sila rin sumisigaw sobra din.
But slowly, more and more objectives fall
Yan na.
over to the blue side.
Slowly yung
Just look at how
objective.
Balance is playing, right? He's playing so far ahead.
Grabe yung
in front
Moscow,
of
hindi ko
everyone
na-expect na
here.
magiging ganito yung kalakas ng early na to ah.
Kaya nga eh.
Pushing the pace constantly.
Na-earlyan niya kasi si
Eman.
Eman.
Na-earlyan niya nang walang gumagang.
Oo, na-earlyan niya kasi si Eman. Ayun yung nag-ano dun
Siguro
eh.
na ano yan, na-inspire talaga yan. Promise.
Then na-inspire nga, nakita ko rin yung inspire ng cooldown. Yung
inside.
inspire lang din, men. Shit.
Uy, gago, si Nax.
Whoa! Way too aggressive there. He gets
May
caught
nag
out.
pa
Meron pa naman ding ano, matabang Evo. Pag may iba naman, madali rin tumapos.
Orange Esports wants to go in on this. They have the minion wave. They've already taken
Buti na mo,
multiple
parang
people
pag
out.
ganyan,
Here
no?
comes
Kaya-kayang
the
tapusin pag may
Being
iba.
knocked up here in the backline, Iman secures the kill way too deep there in the lines of RSGPH.
Binasag nila
And
yun.
now the Lord, they still
Nag-inspire yung
have it.
Moscow
Orange
para
Esports
makabasag.
have a second
Legit?
chance to contest
Kaya nag-guess na yung
and
Eve.
able to
Oo.
siege onto these
Walang minion
turrets.
eh. Pinilit niya.
Looking pretty good for Orange right now. The Lord is actually still
Pero kaya i-adapt na ng
alive as well. They
RCPH.
wanna look for that bottom inhibitor here.
Shit.
Shit, grabe.
Such precise.
Mukhang kailangan, mukhang ma-adjust din yung drop ng RCPH sa Fanny next game ah. Kasi imagine mo, first pick Fanny na to ha. No. Ah, kaya rin pala nila binunin yung Cupra para sa Fanny. No?
Mas mahirap yata pa ni
So
kaysa. Ay,
impressed here in this
Cupra.
game. I already knew Gary.
Tangin na, ganyan din ako. Dati kalakasan ko eh. Binaban ako.
Ano bang jungle ang magandang pangdapat sa Fanny?
In terms of items, they are completely
Parang hindi ko
Dasal.
nakita.
Dasal.
Parang hindi ko nakita maganda yung Julian against Fanny.
comparison. Look at him.
Lalo na kung plano niya palang image. Para mas mga kung nag-ano na lang siya. Something like mga back siya. Nakaban yung Akay no, kaya walang nag-Akay. Karina, pwede din.
Oh, I mean, he has Haas
Wala,
as
dasal
well.
yan.
So you
Or
could
something like
just
mga
look at this
Balmond.
Moskov, like in the later part of the game, yes, we talked about RSG.
Parang ang purpose mo lang is hindi ka
Hindi,
magulo
dahil
ng
lang
or
minsan
main fan.
napaplike, naparetre si ano,
And
naging
what
hindi safe
makes it
yung
really
jungle.
difficult, right, for RSGPH is the
Parang
fact
yun
that
talaga yung
both
plano
of
nila
their
eh. Pag
carries
Fanny,
are
mang-invade
ranged
talaga, paparetre
heroes
yung
that
jungle.
really can just
Kaya
go
siguro
all
nag-overextend
fight by
talaga
mid.
yung ano,
This Lolita
mid
pick is
kanina
just so
doon.
huge right now as they look for an initiate.
Grabe,
Real
yung
world
pinupuwersa
manipulation
talaga,
because
oh.
That's the damage coming throughout the backside. The real world manipulation.
Ano
Binigay
mag-choke
talaga
to?
nila
kaso
lahat.
parang
Bro.
maglo-lord na lang, no?
Marunong yung Fanny, man. May hirapan si Iman
Uy,
dyan.
nag-TP si Born, nag-TP si Born. May ano yan, may lason yan. May ano
And
yan.
ina-attract nila. Ina-attract na nila yung ano. Yung negativity. A nice one, Orange Esports. I-attract nila lang yan.
Ba't na-hide to, guys?
Hindi yung word na Fanny.
Ah,
Hindi ko alam kung bakit yung word na Fanny nakaka-hide ng comment eh. Tsaka yung word na spam. Kailangan yatang i-adjust sa settings. Uy! Ayun pala ang susi!
It's already being pumped to do the
Ay,
damage.
gago
but
ka.
Kaso parang ubos. Ay, boy pa si Iman, boy pa si Iman.
Oh, Overwatch 3. How
Uy, maganda yun. Sobrang comeback yun for RCPH. Naka-shutdown si Iman nakakuha ng
ni Light
kill.
doon, pre.
Yes. Alam mo kung ano ang panalo doon?
Light, tsaka yung ano, yung angat ni Demon Kite.
Yeah.
Uy, gago, maglo-lord! Wala kayong retry, man!
Pero
First
kaya
kayo
din ng
na
iba.
agawan. Iyak kayo, iyak ang mga sumisigaw.
Do they read this out? Oh no, Iman.
Iman.
He's not gonna be
Eh man, hindi na nakita yun.
Hindi, naramdaman niya na, nag-shotgun na nga siya.
push. And my goodness, it just turns back to Orange Esports getting the favorable trade here.
Uy, pinikiran, grabe
Uy,
naman.
grabe ka. Gumugusto ka, ha?
Wow, but I think
Nasa sobrang ang kabosing.
Nag-flicker in si Man, ano ka?
Bakit
God?
sila gumawa ng ganon?
You're just
Thank
a
you
man.
sa inyo.
up the hanging around.
Ayan ang nagagawa din ng hype ng sigaw ng mga audience.
Naku, isang retry lang na malupet, Demon Kite.
Nag-flicker pa, hindi naman kailangan mag-flicker.
Sakit na rin ni ano.
Sakit ni Gary.
Aqua.
Uy, gagi si Nuts. Hindi kayang patayin to.
Uy!
Ano yan na ang damage ni Aqua?
Gary versus the world jumps in. He goes back in just to style.
Grabe nga.
Nagtotrow ang Orange Esports.
Naku,
3K gold lead
nag-TP
na
kasi,
lang.
nag-TP.
Grabe yung ano ng TP, no?
Dahil sa TP.
Nakaka-attract. Nakakuha pa ng blast si Aqua.
Orange, we know that they like to fight, but you
Grabe
definitely
din ni
need a
Aqua.
little bit of that classic discipline right now, which is why a lot of
Maingat talaga si Aqua, no?
control their momentum.
Actually, parang lamang na dito yung RCPH. Tangi, makakuha ng Lord yung RSG. Wala nang gold lead to, men.
In their favor, Gary, he does need to contest this. Will he
Wala nang gold lead to.
for the steal?
Well, he's definitely poised to
Wala
do
nang
that,
gold
but
lead to. May
Sigaw
Lord
pa
eh.
kayo, ha?
completely, this is
TP
what
pa
our
kayo, ha?
advantage is. 10K
Dahil yun sa blue buff, nag-start, putya na light yan. Ng...
Even though they're young,
Oy!
but Valens!
Oy!
Gigil na gigil si Valens.
And he's immediately just taken off the
Grabe
map.
si
They get a
Valens.
return.
Grabe si Valens doon, ah.
Straight out 1-2-1,
Nag-first kill
but
in.
the Lord is on
Mas
RGB.
matalino yun kung inantay niya lang lumapit, no?
Gonna put Orange.
Tas ano, kahit di na siya nag-first kill.
Hindi, okay na yung first kill. Kaso first kill papasok. Sana first kill pa ganun, ano. Ayan na, nararamdaman na nila si Light. Tsaka si Nuts ang kunat na rin, no? Parang wala na rin papatik kay Nuts.
Look at the top side. This is exactly what I mentioned. Without
Uy,
that
si
clear
Demon Kite.
wave clear, it's gonna be tough. Demon Kite though, running for the hills. Born in 1v4. Gary comes in. The Beerus faction not gonna be able to connect onto anyone. He gets stunned down.
Wait.
Light is gonna fall. Even with I'm offended.
Uy, ano, nakarangan niya. Ano, ay, nice.
Look for one more. Born will lose his life.
Buhay pa yung Lord, oh. Buhay pa yung Lord.
Overextend on a play. Oh, so
Uy, muntik na, gago.
Parang makaka-double kill yun, ah.
PA just running
Hindi, isa lang
and
yata
calculated
natutusok
perfectly
na.
there.
That is
Legit.
scary, but even
Parang
more
nawala na
scary
ng
for
damage yung
RG
id nila.
Esports,
Eh,
as
parang
now
expect
their
kong
repeated
ang
attempts to take
sakit-sakit
a
naman.
fight against the
Baka
skill
nakatank
of
build.
RSG Philippines has
Parang laki ng
resulted
HP
in
niya, eh,
losing
oh.
their entire net worth lead. That is now
Wala nang gold lead.
RSG Valens.
Mabawi na ang ano.
Parang mahawakan pa yung blue ng ano, ng Fanny.
Risking his life for singular kills. That's not what he needs
Loko
to
kayo,
do.
ha?
He has
Lahat
so
na
much
nagti-TP,
damage. He
minamalas.
could
Ayoko
put
na
his
mga
entire team.
mag-TP.
He has to play around
Parang
his
dahil
team.
sa TP, no?
Nakaka-attract talaga ng ano yun.
Nakaka-attract ng ano.
Negativity.
They have born on the Thanos as well. There really is no need for Valens to rush.
Sana next time
into
dito
the
naman sa
front line.
Pilipinas gaganapin yung international tournament. Ay, oo nga.
And that point
Yung unang ano, yung MSC.
Yung MSC ng ano, yung MSC ng season 5, dapat sa Pinas yun eh. Kaso nagkaroon ng COVID.
Such a dominating lead.
Nag-pandemic kaya ano, hindi natuloy yung MSC.
Uy, parang base na natin. Base na ng ano yan, ah.
Going to be able to soak up so
Naku,
much.
si
Iman's
Iman.
gonna get caught there, but
Parang
he's gonna
naaalala
get
ko
away.
to.
Man looking for the flicker. Numenon blast doesn't
Nice,
connect onto
nice,
anyone.
nice.
Very good
Kaso
disengagement
nawala
from
ng spell dun si
SGPH.
ano, si Iman, siya
But
kasi
he has
Aqua,
this
ingat
loaded
lang.
gold lead. 10,000
Pa-cooldown
gold
lang
lead is
tayo
where
ng
it's at
spell.
for Orange, and now it's down It's actually shifted over to the right side. RSGP
Sana wag
with a
mabusya nung
2,000
Moscow.
gold lead now. Orange, these are the
Pangit
mistakes
pa
that they
magdarans sa
made in the group stage, in the playoffs
Durant?
as well.
Eh, actually, maganda. Kung ako magdadarans ako siyan, hindi ako
Showing
magdadarans isa
again
magdarans sa
against
lineup nila.
RSGPH. These are the
Lahat
mistakes
yan
that
may,
you
ano
cannot,
lahat yan may,
you just can't do against RSGPH.
Wala ng gold
And
lead.
now even
Lalo na
Iman
yung ano, yung
himself
mage-
is scaling. He just
mage
got the
na-
Hassas House as well, so he's going to have that
malakas,
sustainability in the
ano
team
yan,
fights.
yan.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's good
Tingnan mo yung
sales,
ano,
but they
score
can
nila,
definitely
ano.
brawl it out there as long as Iman is careful with his positioning.
Ang
And
laki
if we
naman.
know him to be,
Ano, no?
that is
Sa
going
score?
to be the case. So
Ay,
now
14,
both teams,
14.
full reset,
Ano meron sa
going to look
14?
at how they can
Mga
take
seri ng
this next
viewers.
step.
Pam.
Sabihin natin.
Oo, ng viewers spam.
viewers spam. Di viewers?
Viewers pa nga, spam.
Family.
Oo.
What's scary for RNG Sports is that pretty much every hero on the side of RSG Philippines.
Paano kaya pag sa Indo ang international tour na? Yung ano, yung IESF sa Indo yun.
Ang ano, yung may good thing naman sa Indo dati, kaso dati pa, pinenta sa akin ni Eson. Nung natalo daw yung MSC nun sa ano, yung sa yung dito sa Pilipinas, wala na daw nanood. Nung natalo na yung PH, wala nang nanood.
Ay, legit?
Tapos nung sa Indo daw, kahit PH to PH Grand Finals, ang dami daw tao.
Marami pa rin nanood. Kasi mga maraming fanatic talaga ng ML doon.
Kahit PH to PH daw, ano, ang daming tao. Pero nung MSC daw dito, nung nawala na yung PH, wala na nanonood.
Uy! Parang patay to! Patay nga! Uy, parang easy ano to ah.
Gago, nagkamali ulti!
Sino?
Si, ano, si Man. Oo.
Patay rin! Wait lang. Ayun, nasakit na ni Aqua. Yung sinasabi ko kanina.
End the ball!
Successful at taking that base down. Man trying to run away.
Patay
That's
ito si
the better
Man.
shot, not connecting. Aqua still trying to hit
Sniper.
that impact. He
Nice!
gets the quad, and Man is there.
GG! Ay, wait lang. Parang aabot yata si Gary V.
Standing, and it's going to be the 18th
Wala na,
minute
nahirapan na.
evolve for RSGPH.
This is devastating for Orange Esports. Their
Grabe.
entire lead has been blown apart, and now RSG Philippines may be able to take the game-ending Lord away from them. They tried to distract them to buy time for Born, but Nats
Kaya si Lord, kaya si Lord.
Gago, 18 minutes Lord yan.
Ito na, ang sinasabi ko. Hindi,
Nawala na, tumahimik. Tumahimik yung crowd, guys.
hirap na tong ano, Moscow sa Cecil.
Looking good for Orange Esports. I felt like in the previous team fight, yes, well, Boy was trying to make a play there, but maybe they needed
Gago,
him in
lupit.
the team
Lupit
fight
ng
as well.
RSG.
So even though
Dahil
they
din
set
sa
Nats
blue
up,
buff yun,
they
tangin
were
si Light.
at a point one man down.
One set,
How can
one set
Orange
is all
Esports
it
look
takes.
to adjust their
Diba?
strategy?
Parang Atlas.
What's most important now is that they keep balance alive. This Moskov is going
Parang
to be the
medyo
primary
tulongis
target
din
for
to
RSG
mag-give si
Philippines
Simon
because
eh.
they
Parang
know that
wala
that is
eh.
pretty much
Parang
the
wala kang
only
bawas ng
hero
evening, I
that
don't know.
will
Pero ang
be able to
kunat, feeling ko
fight.
nakatang item
It's
to.
gonna come down to how well
Tapos
they
yung
can
ano, dito siya nag-SS sa may Lord.
Legit?
Kung nakita mo yun.
Baka
gago.
nagkawali siya ng pindot.
target identification in these chaotic team fights is very impressive.
You can just feel the shift in tempo, the shift in atmosphere as well here. Orange Esports, they were the ones just...
Kailangan gumawa. Parang kailangan yata tapusin na ng RSCPH dito ah.
They're going to use this lead really
Walang
well.
blue yata,
early.
Pani.
With the waves all managed
Pinasabot yung
properly,
Pani, may
but
blue buff
actually,
yata.
Madedep yun, Lord.
calculation here as they did
Gago,
not time it
sakit ng
properly.
Moscow sa
Man,
Lord,
Mid
ba't
and
ganun?
Balance will be able to take out the Evolve
Sakit
Lord
talaga
up
yata
top.
sa Lord yun eh.
Well, there you go. That's a good defense already. They're just going
May
to
blue
be
yung
able to take one
Fanny.
turret down. Maybe even not a single turret here. Born clears it out. Orange,
Okay, face
they
check.
defend.
Grabe, 20 minutes game na.
Again, I think both teams now recognizing that they need to play a little bit safer.
Taka na kung
Unlike
nanonood
them,
si,
RSG
kung si
Sports
Bong
are
naglalaro dyan,
down
no?
a little
Kaya
bit.
nga
nakakapag
eh.
sa ano.
Riding the adrenaline a little bit of that early game victory.
Naalala ko si
That's
Bong
what
sa
put them in this
sa
situation
hairstyle
in the
ni
first
Eman eh.
place.
Kaya nga eh.
Baka ano
I
eh.
think that this defensive position is what they need to play around. Now, find the perfect engage. You can't just run at them anymore. Balance needs to get those kills. They need to protect the Moskov. They need to make sure that RSG Philippines don't get that late game advantage.
And here's where you can actually see an uncharacteristic, very uncharacteristic macro mistake from RSG, right? Usually, when it comes to that Lord setup, they're just so good at it.
Yan na, conceal play.
For a fight once again here.
Parang kahit yung ano, kayang
Uy,
bigyan.
nakuha ni Demon kahit na retry niya.
Legit?
Oo.
Ay, oo nga. Sobrang laking bagay nun. Kahit
Oo,
yung ano
madali
lang,
na
no?
mag-Lord niyan.
Kahit yung blue lang ng Fanny.
Orange Esports, yes, they have a very
Tas
good
may block pa
team
si
fight
Aqua na
position,
nababantayan
but it's
nila.
also very dependent on how they
Lamang
set
sila
it
sa
up. They
Weibo
have
kahit
good
ano.
manipulation, but the nuclear
Kahit ang
blast
lalaki na ng
has a long
minion ng
delay,
Orange
and they
Esports.
really need to wait for that to be set up. On the other
Wow.
hand, RGP,
Naalala ko yung
on top of that,
nag-flicker in yung,
and
yung
and
Ibs sa
SGs,
top.
these are much
Tapos
more
si
reliable
Balance
CCs.
nag-ano.
Dahil doon nakapag-lord sila, no? Yung RSG.
Fast as well. Has that been like
Doon din
a
nakabawi.
more determining factor of how RGPH has been taking this fight?
Naku, mahirap mag-lord to, guys. Mahirap mag-lord. Ako, panimane ako eh. Hirap ako pag wala kang blue eh.
Kaya nga eh, hindi ka masyadong makakarot sa Lord eh, no?
RSG Philippines take control.
Parang pili ko hindi na kaya ni ano, ni Moskov yung
earlier
Esme.
on. But Orange, they actually do have a tool to be able to deal with this.
Sige nga, Moskov, testing!
If his mechanics are on point, he can actually
Testing
force
yan na,
RSG
testingin na,
Philippines
B.
into a situation where they have to waste these
Tingnan mo, ang
abilities,
sakit, oh.
and that is when they want to engage.
Ay, sakit pala.
Stay here. They're gonna look for the play, the cross map play as Balance puts his ultimate on to that top side where okay, the Lord is still at
Moskov pinatatapat nila, no? Hindi Tamos.
Orange Esports were
Hindi rin kasi
Pinapibasic
basta-basta
lang yung Tamos na.
Hindi rin kasi basta-basta makakalord tong ano, RSG. Kasi
Kasi
malalaki minion ng ano eh, ng orange eh.
Definitely not
Actually,
going to
magandang
be
idea
just
nga yun, no?
standing
Pag
still
sobrang
there
lalaki
for
ng
Balance
minion
to
ng ano,
use him as a
kalaban
target
mo, kahit yung
practice.
marks mo na itapat mo sa ano, XP.
Orange Esports and RSG Philippines right now are just completely toning this game down. This is a complete 180 from what we saw in the first 10 minutes of the game. Now, not much is happening. Both teams dancing around the Lord Pit, finding that one opportunity. Because just as much as Orange wants to waste cooldowns on RSG wants to do the same on Orange. They recognize that Balance still has enough damage to take them down and aren't willing to go for those risky plays.
Yeah, and you can see both teams are just really disciplined.
Naku,
at the
magkakablo
moment.
na
Like
yung
we said,
pari.
there
Ay,
was a
may blue na
previous
pala.
time,
May
you
blue
know,
na pala ulit.
all the engages, the early game lead that
Tamo
Orange
si Moscow,
Esports
buo nasa
had.
bush
Hindi
lang,
kayo
oh.
next week
Yung
ng
time
Moskov,
i-clear.
kakayanin niya ng gawin yung Esme.
Tension in the air as both
Tamo,
teams, they know
ayaw
that
i-clear.
this could be the make or
Naantay
break.
si
They don't want
Esme,
to fully
mag-dep.
commit to the fight
So
yet.
parang iniisip ko, parang ano lang yan eh, parang beya lang yan. Na pag may bleed armor lang.
In the live hall as well. I'm pretty sure everyone in the audience is just holding their breath, sitting on the edge of their seats, wondering how
Grabe,
this game
24
is
minutes
going
na.
to end. Because I don't think anyone
Nag-iba na yung
would
Lord, oh. Kanina ano yan eh.
Yung tao.
Yung tao, yung ano, yung lumang Lord. Baka pag ano na, upgraded Lord.
RGPH are playing this. That's especially. He's just always waiting.
Parang ano na ano ako
for Balance to
na
push
ako
it in. Now that
mag-kay
he sees
man.
Gary there, he doesn't overpush. He
Hindi siya yung
knows that something
standard
fishy is
ib
going
ko.
on here. They
Malakas
haven't
kasi yung
seen, Balance for
nag-iib
such
sa
a
amin.
long time.
May
So
standard
what
na ako
he's
sa
doing,
ib.
he just
No, man, gusto ko makita. Parang piling ko naka ano to, brute force or something like Athena. Ang laki ng HP niya eh.
He's positioning
Or naka... Magandang maganda dyan eh, emo.
anything on the map. Sure, they're like
Magandang
chunking
mukhang
the
emo si
Lord
Man.
little by little, but it's going to be always resetted here. Again, they were just
Napisig
lost
ng
one.
ganon.
From the side. He goes in onto Nats. Balance forced to back away as Gary is
Kinakaya na ni ano, ni Nats.
one-man disadvantage.
Never
RGPH
ka
looking
face
for
check
more
as
balance,
ano
looking
eh,
for the
as ib
knockback.
eh.
Oo, never yun,
Nats
men. Lalo na
taking
ganyan
off.
late
Gary
game.
jumping to Aqua, but
Naku,
not
patay
getting
na
it.
Patay
kayo,
ka na,
Balance.
Valence. Kaso walang flicker na si
Looking
Light.
for more balance. Gonna be called
Ay,
for
nahuli
some-
pa.
Nice!
It has chain connects onto two.
Nice.
And there
Wait
you
lang ah.
have
Wait
it.
lang, si Iman, si Iman.
Balance
Hindi, wala
has
nang
just
papatay kay
gone down.
Eman.
Min will surely
ano
fall.
yan?
Easy alert to, easy alert to.
Trying to look for compensation desperately, but Min will fall. His immortality will be popped, and this is where RGPH
Flicker
needs to
yung ano.
look for the Lord.
Ang weird.
Ah,
Ang weird
that's a
nila maglaro.
mistake from Orange there.
Ay,
And
yung man lang
after
pala.
waiting and playing safely
Anong
for so
ginagawa
long,
mo?
they had a
Di
plan.
ba
Bakit
nakaka-face
nakaka-
check ng
nakaka-
ano yun, yung sa stop
But Man
nung
getting
second.
Yeah.
called out basically said
Eh, yung
for
3,
RSG,
abot ng isang
it is go
second skill
time.
yun eh.
Now, it is
Ingat
a
lang ha, mayroon pang funny.
2v5.
Ay, hindi, hindi
RSG
ko
want to
maano.
take this Lord away.
Yeah,
Easy alert to,
I
easy
don't know
alert.
if Gary's going to try to pull a
Grabe yung
steal
game,
over
36
here. He
minutes
does have
na.
the natural
Ilang kayo
resource,
sak si
but the
Aqua?
Lord is slowly
For sure,
being
sobrang sakit ni Aqua
chunked
dito,
down.
promise.
Doesn't look like he's gonna make a play, so they're just gonna give this Lord completely for free to RGPH. And now, Orange Esports is again on them
Ay,
to
no,
be
ba't yun ang
able to
ginawa mo
defend this.
kanina?
This is
Hindi yung
RGP
paste
to
text sa
make
direct.
use of the Lord.
What's important
Oh,
to
huli
note
ka.
is they
Oy!
actually went for the Lord instead of trying to push any further because they want to play it safe. But this
Ganda,
does give
may
a lot
defensive
of
na si
time.
Eman, nice.
Balance and Min
Ang
will
defensive
be
Imo.
up for this
Yeah, maging
court
maganda si Dimon
defense.
kahit
And
awkward
we
na
saw
sa ano,
previously,
orange.
Orange were able to take it out without too much issue, but this time the lanes are synchronized.
And again, can I just emphasize on how good of a macro read that was from RSGPH? They noticed that Balance was just looking for it.
15K golded yung RSG, oh.
And Gary as well
Hindi ko
getting
na
caught
nakita.
in the rotation. Oh, wait a minute. Gary actually jumping in onto 2. Yeah, will be forced to
Kanina,
back away. They're going onto
sa
that top
kanila
side.
may
And
plus
again,
sign eh, no?
this
True,
is a
16K
very
golded,
good
oh,
move
grabe.
from RSGPH. They're not moving
Nako,
with the
man.
board.
Ay, balance.
Trying for turrets elsewhere.
Balenciaga.
And bold.
Uy, uli. Ingat lang, may iba rin. Binaboy pa si Aqua, boy pa si Eman. Wala na binabawas yung Eve.
GG!
GG. Uy, nice mid of nature.
GG yata, boss.
Ulat naman nung no, Eve.
Gary jumps in, but he gets sniped down. The cable management on point. Iman
Naku.
trying to catch him in the air.
Dalak tower.
With the base
Nice!
going in.
End.
Gary the defense once
Gago,
again. He
end.
goes to the cable.
Go, Eman!
Immortality. It will not be enough. Orange will lose as RSG come back.
Grabe yung comeback yun. Kung ano yung comeback na ginawa ng Falcon, yung ginawa ng
Blue, ano yung blue? Sa
RSG.
blue yun?
Were able to
Ano
bring
yung
the
si
game
Light?
to a
Grabe.
complete 1